give the state legislature a grade for what it has accomplished thus far. At best, it would be an incomplete. At worst, an F.
Wow. Well, a new governor, a new House leadership, and new legislative dynamic have all led to dysfunction at the Capitol. And wait till you hear how much you're paying for it. Dennis Owens joins us live with this tonight. Dennis.
Well, guys, something you've heard about for sure. Capitol paralysis has been a problem in D.C. as it struggles to elect a speaker. That's a thing. But it's also plaguing our state capitol. And as someone once said, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention.
I'm a business owner.
Chris Gebhardt's been a state senator for just over 2 years, owned an insurance agency for just over 2 decades.
When you come from business world, what we do is we identify problems, you craft solutions, and you implement them.
Which is why he's so frustrated in Capitol world. State budget due June 30th, not done. Penn State, Pitt, and Temple would have appreciated their funding June 30th, not done. Moving the date of next year's primary, not exactly legislative heavy lifting, not done.
Now we're in a position where no one's allowed to win. You know, we have two sides of the building and no one's allowed to win.
The Democrat-controlled House is passing bills, the Republican-controlled Senate passing bills, none of them negotiated, not going anywhere.
This is the chronic mismanagement that we've seen since the beginning of session from the House Democrats.
Republicans blame Democrats and vice versa.
The simple fact of the matter is we have a Senate who's never had to consider what a Democratic House might want to do, and they're running face first into that.
Landmark legislation.
This was rare success, bipartisanship around breast cancer screenings. But if the hope was women making history as leaders of both chambers would get stuff done, well, not yet.
I think what you're seeing is a result of party, not gender.
So help me God.
There was inaugural goodwill, but it's become bad blood over a broken deal on school vouchers. Governor Josh Shapiro could use his bully pulpit to force leaders to the budget table, but some suspect he won't because that would draw attention to the fact that the budget's not done.
The governor is trying to avoid the fact that he is lacking the leadership to get his House Democrat caucus in line to truly get down to the work and finish this budget process.
All this inactivity is not inexpensive. This year, the Senate will cost more than $132 million. The House, more than $241 million. Combined, that's more than $374 million, which is more than $1 million a day, every day, which drives our business guy batty.
I would say we are in a broken building right now.
At some point, the adults in the room are going to have to speak up, and they're going to have to move forward.
Don't take this the wrong way, but who are the adults in the room exactly?
I'll leave that to myself.
Here's the sobering thought. If the legislature can't even do little things like moving the primary date, and it can't, how is it supposed to fix big problems, like fixing public schools funding formula that's been ruled unconstitutionally inequitable? Valerie?